Hi, welcome to the second tutorial on getting started with share renting with a virtual account. Now, here we are back at cboe.com, and it's a couple of days after I placed the trade, which you saw on the previous video. So what I'm going to do now is I've already gone to Tools and Virtual Trade, and now I'm just clicking here to get started. Now, if you didn't save your username and password, you might need to log in, which is over here. If you can just see over this side, you log in, but I've already logged in, so I'm clicking here and it should bring up my screen. Okay, and here we are in the screen, which is the virtual account overview. So we can see here that the trade was completed and that our balance has changed a little bit. Now, it might be surprising. You see that the dollar amount has actually gone down by $10 or $9.98. Now that's because when we write or when we sell a call option, if the call option goes up in price, we are considered to be in a negative situation. I'll explain a little bit more about that. So what happened here is that we did buy the share, and we bought the share for $45.89, and now it's currently trading at $46.05. So we've made a gain on the actual purchase of the share of $48 there. Now on the call option, we sold it for $1.88, but now it's selling in the market for $1.90. So if we were to have to buy that back, then it would cost us a net amount of $6. So what actually happens in the market is that once we've sold the option, we normally let it expire. So as time goes by, the value of this option actually just decreases if the share price stays about the same. And so on the third Friday of November, the price of this will have decayed or gone down from $1.88 to just a few cents, and then this will be in a gain situation. Once the option expires, then that full amount of profit is realized. So we already have that money in our account, but the broker's just saying, well, you've still got a liability of $1.90 at the moment if you wanted to buy yourself out of it. The fact of the matter is we don't actually buy ourselves out of it very often at all. It's very rare to buy ourselves out of a call option in a covered call situation. So normally it just expires and we just get to keep the money, and so we keep 100% of that value. Now with the put option, we bought that for 65 cents. Now because the share price has gone up, the insurance policy is a little bit cheaper now, which is 56 cents. So we bought it at that price, and now we could only sell it at 56 cents if we wanted to sell it today. So that means that there's a loss here of $27. Now that's okay. We don't mind that. When we buy an insurance policy for our house or for our car, the day we buy it, it's at full value. Each day that goes by, the value of that insurance policy actually goes down. But that's fine. We know that as each day goes by, we're only insured for one less day, but we've already got the benefit of the previous days, if that makes sense. So we're happy for that to decrease in value until eventually, hopefully, that will actually just go to zero. Through this trade will actually be above $46. It'll be sold. That'll be a successful trade. And the insurance policy, we're not hoping that we get to use this. We actually hope, just like a car insurance policy, that we never need to claim on it. It's just there as a backup in case things go wrong. Okay, so, and look, they will sometimes, and we're just going to need to accept that as part of trading, that sometimes things go against us, and that's their insurance policy there. So having a look here, we see that our trade was completed, and we see here that we bought 300 shares of Las Vegas Sands, we sold 3 call options, and we bought 3 put options. Now all we need to do now is just let time go by. As the month progresses, this price will fluctuate. It'll go up, it'll go down from day to day. Now the idea is that we don't mind if it fluctuates a little bit, because we're getting this money up front, this $1.88 up front, and we're keeping that. So let's have a look now that it's been complete. what our actual percentage return has been on this one. So if I pop this just here, we look there and we see that it's $1.88, so 1.88 we received as income. We had costs of 65 cents, so minus 0.65, so we can see there that was a 65-cent cost, and that leaves us with $1.23. Now if the share price doesn't end up above $46, then that will be our total profit. If it does end up above $46, then we'll also realize another 11 cents per share profit. So let's say if it does go over there, plus 0.11, that leaves us with $1.34. Now $1.34 divided by 46, or not 46 actually, divided by 45.89, which is the price we paid, that's a 2.9% return. Times 100 to convert it to a percentage, 2.92% return. So that's not too bad. And if we amortize that over, if we look at that as an annualized return, rather, if we annualize that times 12, we're looking at about a 35% return per annum. So that's not too bad. Most of us wouldn't mind that. So that's that shows that that's been completed, and that's the end of this particular tutorial. So well done. Place our first trade.